Addiction is a physical, mental, spiritual disease that affects every area of our lives. Basic text, page 20. Guys, John again. We have the gist for today for December the 14th, titled Addiction, Drugs, and Recovery. Before we started using, most of us had a stereotype, a mental image of what addicts were supposed to look like. Some of us pictured a junkie robbing convenience markets for drug money. Others imagined a paranoid recluse peering at life from behind perpetually drawn drapes and locked doors. As long as we didn't fit any of those stereotypes, we thought we couldn't be addicts. As our using progressed, we discarded those misconceptions about addiction, only to come up with another, the idea that addiction was about drugs. We may have thought addiction meant a physical habit, believing any drug that we didn't produce a physical habitation was not addictive, or we thought the drugs we took were causing all of our problems. We thought that merely getting rid of the drugs would restore sanity in our lives. One of the most important lessons we learned in Narcotics Anonymous that is addiction is much more than the drugs we use. Addiction is part of us. It's an illness that involves every area of our lives, with or without drugs. We can see its effects in our thoughts, our feelings, and our behavior, even after we stop using. Because of this, we need a solution that works to repair every area of our lives. The 12 steps. Just for today. Addiction is not a simple disease, but it has a simple solution. Today I will live in that solution, the 12 steps of recovery. And this is fantastic. And absolutely true. I've learned over and over again that, addiction affects everything in every way of my life. And same holds true when I'm not using drugs. And I was absolutely one of those with the misconception of, I've only got one problem, and that's the drugs. If I can just quit using and quit using and drinking, everything will be fine. Everything will be normal. No, absolutely not. It takes the steps, it takes practicing the spiritual principles in all my affairs and sharing and doing all the things that we were taught to do in Narcotics Anonymous. And by doing so, now I can say that I am in recovery and I live a life of freedom today. And I'm freed from the obsession of addiction. I hope everybody has a great day. Recovery is possible.